Yeah, I think we're live now. There we go.
You think? It's Chewbacca Mug Day. Good evening, Carol and John's Comic Shoppers. I'm here. I got thrown off a little bit. Welcome to New Comics on Tuesday night. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I need Andrea here to remind me. Andrea's not here. Everybody wish her well. She got some bad news about her cat, so no one wants to hear that ever. And she took the day to right herself. But we all wish her well, and hopefully Ennis is doing okay tonight. But John Shear's here behind the camera for now. We're going to switch off later when we get to the other side of the table. But for now, you're stuck with me and my gum shirt. We had a really, I do want to say this sincerely. We had a really wonderful time at Genghis Khan. I don't know if anybody watching had a chance to go. I do know one person watching who had a chance to go. But if you get a chance, it's always the weekend of Thanksgiving every year, which might seem inconvenient, but it's not. It's Sunday. You want to get away from your family. Go to Genghis Khan. Get some small press stuff and support local artists because they're all really, really wonderful people. I did not have a single bad interaction while there, and we got a lot of really fun, great interest for our art show. We drum up some new artists, we tell new people about it, and it's going to be really, really great this year. I talked to some people that are so enthusiastic about it, and I just have to be really appreciative about that. So I'm really looking forward to our art show. Speaking of which, deadline's coming up. If you're working on a cover, please have it in by December 14th. That's a Sunday. By the time we close at 5, we will be here to receive it and take your information. Make sure you're on our artist list for those. If you didn't grab a cover yet and you have a last-minute idea, you got 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. Come grab a cover. We'll give it to you, but we want it back.
Yeah.
I can feel my hair. My hair's not behaving today. I'm not going to apologize for it, but
it's fine.
Nah. You always say that. What else? Black Friday. Our Black Friday sale was great. It was packed. The Dollar Room got
destroyed.
Yeah, vultures, like in a good way. So that was awesome. We had a really great weekend here at the shop. Nate Powell was just a delight to have in here. He was very engaging and had a really good, solid group of people come and talk to him on Saturday night. Yeah, it was a good weekend all around, to be honest with you. I'll segue my Genghis Khan enthusiasm into a fact for the store, and that fact is that we are restocked on a ton of local creator stuff. This is just a small smattering. We will have a full regalia of local creators on the table and all of their materials, but Durf, Vagabond Comics, which is a fantastic anthology or short story series, and then Sean Peacock does a lot of work for IDW, actually, but he has a fantastic self-produced one-shot called Peppermint Desert. If you are a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas fan, it's a little bit of that meets Bonnie and Clyde. Very trippy, very awesome artwork, and Sean should be commended. And then, obviously, Gum issue 1 is right here as a display, but issue 3 was released at Genghis Khan, and as you can tell, I'm a fan. So I fully support Gum, Zach, everybody who works on that, and we're very stoked about having that issue back in the store. Let's do 3 things this week.
Yes.
Because there's so many more than 3 things. Hang on, let me sip Chewbacca really quick. Okay. Usually I would just put my mug somewhere else and let Andrew do it. All right, 3 things this week. These were easy to come up with for me and John Shear this week. Our first thing is hopefully going to trigger people. Saga is probably, arguably, but not really, one of the most beloved comic book series of all time. At least in the modern age. But of all time, really, in my mind. And we all want more all the time. But we can't have it because Brian K. Vaughan has to do other things besides give Saga to us. In the meantime, they have printed an original graphic novel of his called Private Eye, which was originally only available on a $50 hardcover, and I could never show anybody any of it. I actually can't show you any now on the internet because there's some questionable material in this book. But this paperback is simply phenomenal. It is $30. Nope, $25. It is unbelievably cool. Marcos Martin does the artwork for it. It's a noir story set in a futuristic LA where social media essentially imploded. Everybody's personal information, identities were too spread out and too much happened with them, and too many of those things that happened were bad. So we're kind of back to basics in technology in this story, and it's very colorful. It's a very big treatise on identity, but really at its core, it's a whodunit with a PI in an office approached by a dame, and he's got to figure it out. It is awesome. It's also futuristic, so it's kind of funny how they portray the hipsters of now in their geriatric years. Worth the price of admission just for that. So if you need your Saga itch scratched, read Private Eye. You can't go wrong with this one. Me, Kevin, John Shear will all rave about it. I'm not sure if Andrew's read it or not, but she will because we'll make her.
Yeah.
She's getting it for Christmas. Okay, second thing this week. Sorry, I have to put some fanfare behind it. Fights, finally. And we're not really upset about the time we had to wait for fights in DCKO, but we have legitimate this guy versus this guy fights starting, and they're going to go the whole month. So I know a lot of people are already subscribed to all things DCKO, but if you needed a reason, you have it now. Superman versus Black Adam. Superman versus Captain Adam. Wrong Adam.
Yeah.
The one shot came out this week, written by Josh Williamson, and I don't give a hoot about Captain Adam, so I didn't know how I was going to feel about this issue. But dang, if this isn't the all-out brawl that we wanted from DCKO, also contributing to the wider story. This legitimately is a chapter in the DCKO book. It moves the story along. This bracket that we have been proudly displaying since issue 1 finally kind of matters, even though Superman's matchup wasn't against Captain Adam. But, Giganta, spoiler, in issue 2, knocked out. So, boom, we're on to that. It's a great story. It makes you give a hoot about Captain Adam and Captain Adam's history and his character. It doesn't dive too deep into Superman stuff because we all know Superman. We are about to have a month of fights in all the tie-ins and these one-shots that are going to come out. It is specifically this guy versus that guy, just like you would smack your action figures together, only in wonderful Technicolor. So, really jazzed about that. I put a little round 1 down here just so we all know where we're standing on this one. Next week will be round 2. And then third thing this week, there's magic in the air. It's December. We're all feeling the Christmas spirit with the snow jammed up our butts. And hopefully everybody's safe, by the way. Don't know, I'm sure. But there is magic in the air also from Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics this week has 2 very magical offerings. Wiccan, The Witch's Road #1, and a new Doctor Strange ongoing #1. But also in Hulk Smash, which we'll get to on the table, Hulk Smash everything, big Doctor Strange stuff. So we thought it was nice to pay a little attention to our spellcasters in the Marvel Universe. But we'll talk a little bit about these books when we get them on the table, specifically. Speaking of which, why don't we start with the table? At the bottom of the table, we do have 8 brand new boxes of dollar stock. They made it a little bit through the sale, but they're new to the store, so they'll be out for your viewing. I'm sorry, 9. They'll be out for your viewing pleasure for the rest of this week, at least. I mean, till we sell them.
Yeah.
But there's also new boxes in our static dollar section over there, too, so if you're searching for those. But as far as new books go, we have a little row of reprints. In case you missed it, Robert Kirkman's Skinbreaker. Issue 1 reprinted here, and then issue 2 reprinted with 2 different covers. There's cover A. Here's cover B. In the middle of the table, we've got a large stack of a Brian K. Vaughan original, The Private Eye. Still fantastic since 5 minutes ago when I mentioned how fantastic it was. Next to that, one of Shear's favorite books last year.
Good.
I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer is telescoping a bit what it's about, but man, if it's not compelling beyond that. That is a suit made out of people.
Oh, yeah.
Just FYI. Next to it, we don't have someone to ring it, but we'll imitate the Spawn gong. Spawn Universe, The Black Ritual, The Book of Nyx is on issue number 7 of 7, so it's wrapping up that miniseries. Then we've got a new issue of, actually the last issue of The Voice Said Kill. They're on issue number 4. Oh, I gotta read it. And then a new issue of Rook Exodus. They're coming back with a bang because we got the Warden of Spiders, people, and he is creepy. She, I don't know.
Right, terrifying.
I don't know. Terrifying. So issue number 9 of that, if you don't like spiders, be warned. There's cover A. Then we've got a 1 in 20 variant for $12. Center of the table gets us G.I. Joe on issue number 15. They're in the middle of the Dreadnoks War story arc. We have several covers for that one. There's cover A. There's cover B. Here's cover C. A 1 in 25 variant for $10. And a 1 in 50 variant for $20. I did save this question. Who is that?
He's a bad guy. He's one of the Dreadnoughts.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I thought there was only like 2 or 3.
Nah, there's like a whole bunch of them just got killed recently.
It's like a whole redneck family kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's how I picture it. Okay. And then we've got a bunch of one-shots and new number 1s for the table from Image, and I'm jazzed about it. Dread the Halls is great. I'll give you a wrist break for a second. I'm going to describe 2 stories in here because I read this whole thing and it was freaking delightful. The first story is a Hallmark movie setup where the girl from the big city is going to a Christmas town to do a story for her paper and set up a new hotel there, and it's delightful, and she meets a guy named Nick, and he's all Christmassy and sweeps her off her feet and then drugs her hot cocoa and takes her to a human sacrifice. It's freaking awesome. Then the last story is all about let's call it a cursed advent calendar. It is the most innovative Christmas story I've read in a long time, and I think you guys should get the book just for that story, but there's like 3 other stories in here. So Dread the Halls, keeping up. Oh yeah, there's like a weird haunted wooden elf story. It's creepy. The next one to that is Startling Tales of Santa Claus, which I did not crack open.
I cracked it open, and it is absolutely like all different tales of Santa Claus. There's some Krampus in there, like all of it.
So it's like World of Santa Claus.
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool. Also a one-shot for a holiday offering. Then from the World of Radiant Black, you got Inferno Girl Red. That's the first of a 3-issue miniseries. But above that, probably the one we as a store staff collectively are most excited about, Giant Size Criminal. It says number 1, but it's a one-shot, as far as I understand. It is absolutely approachable if you've never read any criminal, and I'll tell you right now, you should. It is down-to-earth crime. There's nothing supernatural about it. There's no real big whodunit. It's pretty much like these are petty criminals for the most part, and they do crime, and here's how the crime goes. This is an awesome setup. This guy gets hired to knock over a dude who wins big at poker. He waits for him in his hotel room, does a bump of illicit drugs, which you shouldn't do, but he does them, and turns out to be the wrong drugs, and things go a little awry. I'll leave it there. But this is a perfect introduction book because they make some mentions of the criminal universe, which is loosely a universe. It's just people. But nothing you need to know. It is strictly enjoyable from start to finish without knowing anything else. So we all like criminal. And Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, I consistently say, have sold their souls to some comic book devil because they can't write any wrong. There is cover A. Here is cover B. 1 in 10 variant with a criminalized Santa. Did you notice that's what it is?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice until I put it on the table.
Yeah.
For $8. And then an awesome 1 in 50, which might as well be a Frank Miller cover, to be honest with you. Frank Miller could draw that in his sleep for $12. Center of the table gets us to Punisher Red Band issue number 2, second printing. And then collected editions, the last trade paperback of the Cody Ziegler run of Deadpool. That's volume 3. Epic collections, there are 2 of them. A modern era epic collection for all new Wolverine, the Tom Taylor stuff, which John Shear swears by.
It's great.
And then next to that, an older one. This is Namor the Submariner, the Invasion of New York, and all issues involved in that. One Marvel Star Wars book this week is Star Wars Legacy of Vader number 11. There's cover A. Here's cover B. And then we've got 2 new Ultimate books. The first one being Ultimate X-Men number 22. There's your cover A. Here's your 1 in 25 variant for $10.
There we go.
Yeah, Andrea masters that glare.
Yeah.
I don't know what she does. And then the next Ultimate book, which is kind of a biggie, Ultimate Universe, 2 years in. So this is our second, essentially, Ultimate line one-shot. Annual. This is an entire Guardians of the Galaxy story. So if you ran into them in the Ultimates title, you'll kind of know who I'm talking about. But they are traversing time and space. They are way headier than the Guardians of the Galaxy we watch in the Marvel movies. They are going from vortex to time loop to black hole to gravity well to same thing. But whatever. They are able to kind of give us a cap of the whole universe rather than one specific moment in time. So great choice for a one-shot. And we're coming to an end on the Ultimate Universe, so we'll see how that pans out. There's cover A for that one. Next to it's a 1 in 25 variant for $12 with Cosmo. And then, spoiler alert, Ultimate Daredevil is revealed, and he's not at all what you think he's like in this book. But there he is on the cover of the 1 in 50 variant for $40. Next to that, we are on issue number 41 of Miles Morales' Spider-Man. There's cover A. Here's your cover B, your nullified. And cover C. This whole next row is a delight. Yep, right in the center. This whole next row is a delight. We're on Fantastic Four number 6. Again, Ryan North has written a phenomenal issue of Fantastic Four. period.
Dead stop.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's cover A. J. Scott Campbell did your Marvel Rivals Sexy Evil Sue Storm cover B. It's a little mouthful. I wish.
Yeah, but then you get this delightful.
Hey, what are they looking at?
Yeah, right.
I know. The Disney What If variant cover.
Let's pull it out. There you go.
And then 1 in 25 variant for $10. I did not plan that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And then a 1 in 100 Disney variant for $20. The center of the table, I did not realize that Marvel Black, White, Blood and Guts #3 was probably going to be my favorite book of the week, even though it's literally staring me right in the face on the cover. We have 3 stories in this book. We have a Punisher story, which is awesome because this guy gets a bomb strapped to his head. We have a Blade story where he fights a freaking awesome vampire queen that's also half scorpion. Can't ask for more than that in a Blade book. But what we really have is fan service for me and John Shear because we're such big Hitmonkey fans. We have the best Hitmonkey story written in the last 10 years because the last time they wrote a Hitmonkey story was 10 years ago. Hitmonkey has a action-packed story that deals with his lore and his consequence in the Marvel Universe. It is awesome. It is surprising. It is heartfelt, and I could not have asked for more when I came into work today. This is why I do the job, people.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So good.
So for you other 4 Hitmonkey fans out there,
get it.
This is for you.
Get it.
That's issue #3. We have 1 cover. Please claim it just for the Hitmonkey story. I'll shut up now. Venom #252 is out this week. Cover A is great, but what we're really going to talk about is the homage variants. There's your cover B, phenomenal. And your cover C, also a great homage. They really killed it with these. Next to that one, we've got a spiffy shiny variant for $14 because it's an oversized issue. And then we have a 1 in 25 variant for $15. We got a whole row of Age of Revelation. Amazing X-Men. This is the month where they're wrapping up. So we're on issue 3s starting for Age of Revelation. Amazing X-Men, issue #3. We're wrapping up this story. They are going to do an Omega issue to wrap up the entire Age of Revelation. But if you're following it, you'll get there. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Binary, also on issue #3. Sorry about that. There's your cover A. We only have 1 cover. Laura Kinney Sabretooth. I didn't crack this, but I kind of hope she is fighting Apocalypse.
I know.
That's issue #3, wrapping up that miniseries. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B, which is lesser because there's no Apocalypse fighting. But Honey Badger.
Yeah.
And then we've got a couple Spider people. Spider-Man Noir, issue #3 came out this week. So there's your cover A. But next to it, the phenomenal 1 in 25 variant for $12. And our next Spider person is Spider-Girl, issue #7, cover A by David Nakayama. Now we're getting to the 3 big #1s for Marvel this week. The first one, written by Ryan North of Fantastic Four fame and fortune. Hulk Smash Everything. Did we enjoy this book?
Yes. Oh
It
my
is
gosh.
beautiful in its simplicity. What you are reading on the cover is what you are getting, but it's not just Hulk silently going around the Marvel Universe and punching people. He is put into a situation where he is respectfully smashing. I would do the same. And it is funny the way he's put in that situation. It has a lot to do with a frying pan and a man with a big ego. And then Doctor Strange intervenes, tries to make things a little better, probably makes things a little worse. Long story short, Hulk ends up in the dinosaur era right before the meteor hits, and we all cannot wait to see what happens. I can't wait. So this is a delightful book. It is not complicated, and that is great.
Yeah.
That is all. Cover A, phenomenal. Cover B, we got a spiffy shiny variant for $10 and a 1 in 25 variant for $20. Wiccan the Witch's Road is the beginning of a 5-issue miniseries. It is pretty much picking up right after Imperial. So if you were reading Imperial or any of the Cosmic Marvel stuff over the past couple of years, Wiccan and his husband Hulkling were in space. They are now back, but their powers are a little wonky. Things have changed. And they are needing to interact with the wider world's witch community to kind of solve that problem and also a bigger one that they don't really know about yet. It's kind of in the shadows. Really, really great setup issue. And it really does dig into the heart of the history of the character, which is a little complicated if you're a Scarlet Witch follower or kind of understand where Wiccan came from and what he was doing with the Avengers. So really great beginning to the miniseries. There's cover A. Here's cover B. Here's cover C. Cover D. Cosmic Wiccan. cover E. And our final cover is a 1 in 25 variant for $15. And then last but not least for our Magic users, following up from the Doctor Strange of Asgard series is Doctor Strange ongoing #1. He is working his way out of Asgard, but they do present him with a rather unique problem that was super entertaining, especially on a Magic level, because the users of these Magics are new to us. They're describing it as they do it, and it is entertaining. I mean, like, I've never seen these people before, and I can't wait to see one of them get their head cut off. There's cover A. There's cover B, your nullified Doctor Strange variant. Here's cover C. Cover D. Cover E. Cover F. A 1 in 25 variant for $10. A little trippy, too. And a 1 in 100 variant, all art version of that cover C for $30. You know what I did not notice on this Marvel Comics Presents is this book comes out this week. That's kind of meta.
Oh, it is.
That's fun.
How about that?
But that's all for now. We're gonna do our sloppy handoff. I'm gonna let John Shear talk.
Yeah, I get to talk about DC.
I'm gonna grab a cup of tea. I'm gonna grab a sip of tea really quick.
Yeah, and I can hold it up from my back here because it's the Superman vs. Captain Atom, DCKO. Ben talked about it before, but yeah, if you just want to see heroes fight, and they're doing it to save the world, and they each have their own specific reasons as to why they're doing it, like, this is it. Best 2 out of 3, and it's a good fight. Like, this is everything I want from this type of book. Just have at it. So good job, guys. But next to that, we have Night Fight, which is on issue number 2. So Batman's cheated. Hang on. Do you want me to hold that? All right. Batman's cheated, and now he's fighting a whole bunch of other different Batmen. And honestly, the Red Hood, it's titled Under the Red Hood. He is fighting a Red Hood Batman, and the story with that, 1, the costume is awesome. Red Hood Batman looks great. 2, where he's at in Gotham is terrifying. And 3, it is a weird ending, so we're going to see where that goes.
I liked the whole issue, and then the ending was weird.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say it's like unreadable weird. I just don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
But some of the best fight artwork, I think DC is leaning into the fact that they want these people to be fighting each other.
Yes.
Like, fighting and dying. Like, and it's not bloody or anything crazy. It's just like, we need to see them beating the tar out of each other.
And we do. So yeah, but the Night Fight's got 2 covers. So there's your cover A, there's your cover B.
The glare's better over here.
Yeah. Absolute Green Lantern's on issue number 9. This guy is awful. Yeah. He is, like, in the best way possible, in the most absolute way possible. Like, that's an appearance of a new bad guy within the Absolute universe. He's been in the regular DC universe, but not like this, and he is terrifying, like, from the get-go. So
I was saying to John Shear when I finished this issue earlier that we are in a consistent mode of storytelling for Absolute Green Lantern. I liked the kind of abstract stuff, but now we are, like, something we can follow, like point A to point B, where it's going, and I'm really jazzed about that.
So there's that. Next to that, we have Marvel's Facsimile. It's Detective Comics 66. It is, as they say, meet Two-Face. So you get to see Harvey Dent for, like, back in the day, you get to see him for, like, a page before that acid is thrown on him. And then he turns straight into Two-Face. So there's very little, like, history to that. He is Two-Face from the get-go. So there's your Facsimile. Below that, Batman number 4. So Enter the Minotaur. Makes me want to see role models again. But he is
yes,
he is the new bad guy in Gotham.
What do they yell like? Feed the beast.
Feed the beast. Yes. And he is a bad dude. And they do a very good job of introducing him within this book. And he has an iron grip currently on the underworld of Gotham that Batman has no idea about. And this is where he learns about it. Mm-hmm. So good, solid, standalone issue from Fraction. Let's see where this one goes. I am very happy with this one. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. Pretty cool cover C. Your Gadget cover D. Spiffy, shiny foil variant for cover E.
There's the glare.
And then we have a $10 1 in 25 variant for that one there. JSA Year 1. It's JSA issue 14, Year 1, Chapter 2. Great issue. Like, even if you didn't even read part 1, you could read this and know exactly what's going on as all the characters are starting to meet each other for the first time and fighting Nazis. Like,
Yeah.
and other stuff. So yeah, it's a great issue. I'm very happy with this. Keep doing books like this, guys. Cheetah and Cheshire rob the Justice League, penultimate issue number 5. Still fun. There you go. Like, I don't see how it's going to affect anything or anything like that, but a fun book. Gotham Caddies on issue number 3. Adventure of the Superman Book of L's on issue number 4. And then if you want your charming Thanksgiving holiday special, Teen Titans Go number 10. It's as wonderful as you could want.
Who's this guy?
Might be Stan Lee.
Is it? No, it's Dr. Morrow?
It's from Doom Patrol. It's
okay.
Yeah. The Doctor from Doom Patrol.
Someone in our audience will tell us.
We'll do these.
My bad.
Batgirl's on issue number 14, but then next to it, Birds of Prey's on issue 28.
What a cover.
It is a wonderful cover. It is the last issue in this series. It is an absolutely perfect series. It wraps up perfectly. I want more. DC, just keep making more of it. Like Barda, I have never cared about Big Barda until this series, and now I care about her a ton.
I mean, Kelly Thompson's freaking killing it.
Oh, it's so good. And we got 2 covers for that. So there's cover A, there's cover B. Collection-wise, Batman the Demon Trilogy. So all the Birth of the Demon, Son of the Demon, Bride of the Demon, all of that in one big $50 hardcover. There you go. Superman, the Invisible
I do that
Luther.
all the time when you guys aren't watching. I knock the hardcovers.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, all the time.
All right. So, yeah. For DC Finest, Superman, the Invisible Luther, all early Golden Age Superman stuff. If you saw Superman number 1 sell for $9 million, now you can get some
9.2, baby.
Yeah.
Check your walls.
After
They used it
taxes.
for insulation.
I know. It's crazy. And then second prints, third prints.
Yep.
Batman number 1 by Fraction. Get your third print. There's your cover A, but there's where it's at, where they spoof your cover B with Absolute Batman. Then we got still here.
Don't forget Batman Deadpool.
Still here. Creepy Presents. So all the creepy stories that Alex Toth did the artwork for. It is a beautiful book, black and white. And if you ever want to see where Frank Miller and Bill Sienkiewicz and all those other guys got all their inspiration from, this is the book you want to get.
Dude, you can't. It doesn't work the same when
It
it's
doesn't,
a paperback.
but I'm just. Should I just point and put more fingerprints
It's so
on it?
squishy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah. Next to that, Christmas 365, the full collection from Dark Horse. We've got that there. Yeah.
Wonder why it came out this time of year.
Right. More DC. It's their other facsimile. Christmas with Superheroes, limited collector's edition. All Christmassy stories with the DC universe in a $12.99 collection. We're going to do this. This is the best under $20 you can spend this week.
Ooh.
It is the original motion picture special edition, so it has the actual adaptation that Kevin Eastman did all the layouts for, but even better, in the back, it's all the black and white, like all the layouts that he did for it.
Oh, fun.
It is. I have this in hardcover. It is one of the best hardcovers I own. It is a wonderful adaptation.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful adaptation of the movie. It is, again, $20. It's fantastic. I cannot recommend it more highly. Star Trek Red Shirts on issue number 5 with another amazing
great cover. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
gosh.
all good.
Godzilla's also on issue number 5.
And that's my one good thing to say about Star Trek this year.
Yeah. Godzilla number 5. Nemesis Forever's on issue number 4 from Mark Millar. Collection-wise, Berserker Bloodlines. Big old hardcover for that one there.
It's all the Berserker one-shots that came out after the main series stopped.
There we go.
So it's like Berserker throughout history.
Something's Killing the Children's on issue number 45. Still good. Still going
amazing,
strong. There's cover A.
Yeah, this
There's
is where
your
it's at, though.
Foil variant for cover B.
See those teeth?
Oh, so good.
There it is. I got it. I got the glare. The glare's working
Nice.
with me
Yeah,
now.
right, yeah. Briar is back. New number 1 for Night Terror. It's I mean, Chris Cantwell. There you go. Gotta love it. Heat Seekers on issue number 4. God. Doctor Who is on issue number 2. And then
Who on
Nightmares
2?
Descent to Nowhere is on issue number 3. Hate, we've got volume 2 of that collection. Some more Peter Bagg stuff. Cruel Universe, volume 2, number 5. There's your cover A. There's your 1 in 10 variant for $8. And your 1 in 20 variant for $10. Speed Racers on issue number 5. Terry Moore is back with the new Strangers in Paradise story. Trigger warning, I got it when I did the Kickstarter. It is a wonderful, wonderful Strangers in Paradise story that you need to know nothing about the characters in order to enjoy it. It is fantastic. Street Fighters Masters, Zangief.
I'm sorry, I lingered on this guy. I was trying to make a horse joke, but I couldn't think of one.
No, there you go. So Zangief with his, it's almost like a Christmas tree on his chest.
It's the most amazing chest hair in all of video game history.
Right? So,
and that's full display. You're right. They should have just put a couple of little tinsel in them.
I know, right? Labyrinth, the graphic novel, $40 get you that whole thing. I love the fact they didn't even go $39.99. They're just like $40. Here you go.
This is
Terminator.
where it's at right
Santa
now.
Claus is coming to town.
Look at this freaking Terminator. It's so, I never order more. I ordered 3 more.
I mean, come on.
It's awesome.
It's got like naughty Reese's on the list.
It's awesome.
So yeah, it's fantastic. Thundercats Lost is on issue number 9. Blue Falcon and Dynamuts on issue number 4. Adventure Times on issue number 8. Rick and Morty The End, number 1. Is it really the end? Probably not. They're making too much money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Collection-wise, so all DC's mangas, they put them in a nice, big, giant collection book. So 4 of the Batman Justice Busters, 3 of the Jokers, and then 3 of the Superman.
It's all of them.
Gloves.
It's all of them. It's the whole series.
It's fantastic.
For $50.
$50.
Yeah. And we can't get we can't get the Justice Buster number 1 anymore, so that's the only way to get it.
I mean, $50 isn't that bad for a whole big box of those.
Mm-mm.
No.
I think each one's 10. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Volume 20 of Sonic the Hedgehog from IDW. But we also have Sonic Prime, the graphic novel of that one from Netflix.
2.
Volume 2?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Uncle Scrooge is on issue number 3 from Disney and Titan, I believe. Or no, Fantagraphics. And then Archie's Christmas Spectacular. It's almost like it's the season.
You know what, though? Their Valentine's one comes out sometimes at the end of December, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So they're doing it. They got it.
They got it, yeah. And then
Finally!
Spider-Man Homeroom Heroes, issue number 4, only took 4-5 months,
I
something
think it
like
was
that.
longer than that, but yeah, that's generous.
So, yeah, but it's back. Yay.
Yay!
And I think that's it.
Oh,
So, I'm not going to...
what do we
finish it off.
Yeah, we're going to switch it. Yep.
Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our new comic table. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll see you tomorrow for your comics. There it is. I do it.
And then I'm going to let you turn it off.
Oh, yeah. Yep, wait, hang on, Sam.